Tonight, as we acknowledge the Nature Discovery Center doors being open to full-time nature education for 30 years, we would like to acknowledge the people that made that possible. One of these outstanding volunteers, who spent countless hours working to help create the Nature Discovery Center, is Norma Barnes.
I'm Norma Barnes, and I'm one of the original people that was in on getting the park saved here for the public.
Alongside Hannah and Arthur Ginsburg, a group of dedicated volunteers successfully ran a campaign to raise enough money to buy the Henshaw estate and turn it into a nature sanctuary in Bel Air.
Oh my, we had everything from bake sales to garage sales to plant sales to beating on people's door and begging for money to just anything you can imagine.
What was next? Well, the lawn needed to be mowed, the poison ivy ran wild all over the park, major repairs needed to be made to the Henshaw house by an army of volunteers. Thankfully, in came Norma Barnes.
Hannah Ginsburg got a lawnmower donated by one of the lawnmower companies, and I became the proud caretaker of the lawnmower. So I kept the lawnmower at my house, which was just 2 blocks down the street, and I'd tool down the bicycle path and I'd mow for a few hours and I'd tool back.
Norma Barnes was definitely a pioneer of networking in Bel Air before the word networking ever came into use. When volunteers, or later the NDC staff, needed something like a bird bath, a bench, a rabbit hutch, or something else, she would put out the word to just about everyone she knew and come up with it. She made sure Eugene Bullard had the help he needed to scrape and repaint the house, as well as dig the ditches to lay the water pipes needed in the park. When Arthur Ginsburg needed help laying the bricks in the pavilion or making repairs inside the house, she had more volunteers ready to help him.
We had some really good help, and I think they're still using the community service workers. We got a lot of help from them, and I kept track of all their hours and turned them in every month. It was a lot of paperwork, which I disliked intensely, but it was well worth it, and we did appreciate the help that they gave us.
She acquired our first rabbit, Oreo, complete with a hutch, and came by daily to feed and care for it.
We more or less fostered this little rabbit that we named Oreo because it looked like an Oreo cookie. So it became the love of the park.
For the past several years, Norma has also donated to the Nature Discovery Center Scholarship Fund so that schools that cannot afford the cost of field trips can still bring children to take part in learning how to be young scientists who study biology. Norma has been a bird watcher for most of her life. She spent years filling feeders in the park and donating the bird food. Over 20 years ago, Norma and her good friend, Don Verser, started an important citizen science program in our area, monitoring chimney swift populations at the Southwest Bell Chimney next to the Bel Air Whole Foods parking lot. They found other interested birders to help out and later added Pershing Middle School, the Nature Discovery Center, and other sites to their list. And this program still continues today.
All my volunteer time here has been a joy. It's been a privilege that I was able to come and spend time here.
So, for all the amazing contributions you have given over the years and continue to help with today at the Nature Discovery Center and Russ Pitman Park, we thank you, Norma. The Nature Discovery Center, the citizens of Bel Air, and the Houston community are truly grateful to you.